Good morning, everyone. It is a noisy day here. It is raining. I'm hearing like trucks. I don't know what's going on. I'm too tired for this. Been trying to wake up earlier, and today was the first day that I did not. I've been doing decently these past few days, and today was just not the day. I just needed to sleep. I needed to rest. Yeah, this past weekend was a very busy. It was a very busy weekend. We had my sister's bridal shower. We had Easter. We just had a lot going on. So I'm exhausted. It's taken me a lot longer to recover. Because my other sister and I spent all week last week just getting everything ready, doing all the last minute things, prepping. It was a great time. We had a great time. I'll share a couple of pictures. I did paint on her cake. We ordered a cake and then I painted on it. I won't show you the top. The top was hideous, but I painted like the sides with some wildflowers, and I think we did a really cute job. It was very small and simple and intimate, and we had a great time. But now we're back, and we're here for almost like a reset. I just feel like since we've been so busy, granted this next weekend is so busy too, I figured that we would do like a little quiet time reset. I even like picked up my room yesterday after everyone left because it was just a mess. So yeah. So room is finally a little bit more clean. I feel less cluttered in the brain, and I want to, just do my quiet time with you guys. I reprinted my overviews, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I, for the book of Judges, did like a little overview. This one's cut out already, and I updated it. I made it a little bit smaller, so hopefully you guys don't have to adjust too much when you're printing out. But then again, everyone's Bible's different. I know the other one was just ginormous for my Bible, and I didn't realize it, so I made it a little smaller. I also made one for myself for Ruth. I don't have a PDF for you guys, sorry, but I want to add these into my Bible so we can do that together. I want to just read my Bible. I have to read some of my holiest of all. With a group at church, we are going through the book of Hebrews, and this goes through like every verse in Hebrews, and it's been so good. We've been doing this already now for a little over a year, and it's just been really great because there was just a lot I didn't realize, especially with reading the Old Testament at the beginning of this year and reading over all the offerings and everything that the high priest had to do, and how Jesus fulfills that and he is our high priest, and just all the connections. It just does a really great job at sharing the connection of Christ in the Old Testament into all the things that they had to do and in the tabernacle, and just it's an amazing book. I have an abridged version. I talk about this a lot. Don't get the abridged version. It's missing chapter 12 of Hebrews. Honestly, search your local thrift stores and things like that and see if you can find an original version. It's a lot of pages. This is like a 500-page book, 600-page book. So there's a lot of information in here. Another great book is Reading Made According to Pattern by C.W. Slemming, I believe his name is. And that book is also just explaining the tabernacle and just all the things. That one's a really good book too, and it's a smaller read. I think it's about 200 pages. So those are options there. And yeah, so that's what my morning is going to look like. It's going to look like me reading my Bible, me journaling a little bit, and all that stuff, especially coming off of Easter. Easter I think is always a great time to reflect on everything Christ has done. Obviously, there was something I wanted to share with you guys. It was my pastor preached, and I just thought this connection was very interesting, so I just wanted to read it to you guys. It was Matthew 27, so Matthew 27, 24 through 26. I just thought this was so interesting. So yeah, I'm going to share my thoughts. It says, "So when Pilate saw that he was gaining nothing but rather that a riot was beginning. He took water and washed his hands before the crowd, saying, I am innocent of this man's blood. See to it yourselves. And all the people answered, His blood be on us and on our children. Then he released them Barabbas, and having scourged Jesus, delivered him to be crucified. And I was telling this to my mom after. I was like, something I've never noticed or even put together is how the people are saying, let his blood be on us and on our children. Like, basically they're saying they're going to take the blame for killing, that they're going to take the blame for killing Christ. But also it's, I don't know what the correct literary term, but they did not realize that the blood of Christ is what they needed. They needed the blood of Christ for the forgiveness of sins, for salvation, just for all of that. Like, this was part of God's plan. And so, like, they didn't realize what they were saying. So I just think that's amazing too, how, like, even at our worst, God is working. And even in our worst, we still don't even know what we're saying. Like, they're saying, let his blood be on us. And we needed his blood. So I just thought that was an interesting thing to read on Easter, and I was like, oh wow, I never thought of it that way. So yeah, those are my Easter thoughts. I'm gonna read my Bible and we can chat, and then I'm going to add these in. So if you want to see how I add pages into my Bible and how I've been adding these overviews in, stay tuned, I will show you. So yeah. Oh, hello. I'm back. Trying to take it easy this morning. Read a little bit. I'm in 1 Samuel. And just taking my time reading through it. I'm at the part where the Lord has already called Samuel and, told him what he's going to do. So, slowly moving on there. And something I did like, the sirens are always going when I decide to record. So the Lord tells him everything that he's going to do. And when Samuel tells Eli this, because, his sons are going to be destroyed and everything, he says, it is the Lord, let him do what seems good to him. And it's just amazing the attitude that Eli had towards that, because that's kind of like a hard thing to hear, like that the Lord is going to destroy your sons and that your family would no longer be part of the house of the Lord. So I just thought that was interesting, and it's like what kind of attitude do I have when it comes to getting bad news or being in a situation? Am I surrendering to the Lord and just giving it to him? So that's what I was thinking. Now I'm going to just read a little bit of my book and do some of that, and then I will add the pages into my Bible. But I really want to make sure I read some of this because I am a little behind, so I want to be able to not be behind. So yeah, this next. Hello. Good morning. It is, wow, my camera just completely shifted. It is the next morning. I took way too long to give you guys a little update as I was reading all the things, so we ran out of time yesterday. It is the next morning. It is a new morning. I'm wearing my little ripped black shirt, and I figured I would just share a little bit of this morning with you guys. Once again, woke up late. It's like the new thing. It's the new thing that I do, and it's okay. But I figured I would add these into my Bible with you guys and just kind of end the video there. I don't know, I like watching people add things into their Bibles even if I've seen them do it over and over again. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And yeah, I need to read a little bit this morning and just get my day started on the right foot. So that is the plan. Let me grab my Bible. I feel like I never mentioned my Bible or what Bible I have. This is the ESV interleaved journaling Bible, so that means every other page is blank, which is nice. A lot of room for journaling and all the things that you can need. And yeah, so I'm just gonna add these things into my Bible with you guys, and I'm gonna have a nice slow rest of my morning. And yeah, I think this will probably be the last time I chat with you guys unless something crazy pops up in my reading. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna put this in. I am going to be using my document repair tape. This is something Faith from How to Faith a Life mentioned, and I really like this tape. I need to buy more before it like goes all out of stock, but I like it. Sometimes I even cut it down the middle so it's not so thick, and that's been working really well too. So that's what I'm going to be using to add into my Bible. And yeah, also something I noticed while I was reading yesterday, I figured I would mention it. Where are we? Because I thought it was funny. It's like this little sticky note here, clearly because I made a mistake. You come to talk to me? Come on in. I think I was saying that I am not going to probably chat with you guys again, so I will see you guys in my next video, but I will also see you in the next few clips as I add paper into my Bible. And yeah. So I think for the book of Ruth, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to attach it, because I have something attached on the other side of the page and I don't really want to stick it on the top. I did think about sticking it on this extra blank page. If I stick it like this, it'll open this way. I could do it like this, but I kind of want to be able to see it when it's open. This would have been the most, I could do it top folding. I don't like that.